Welcome, kings and queens, to another episode of Unapologetic, your number one podcast. This is the show where kings and queens tell their legacies and on. So get ready for the gems to drop and pull up to the table because we're ready.
Yep.
It's a big difference, So with the conversations to have, it's almost like if you do have a mass, like an audience, when you hone in on that individual and they on stage, it's almost like you become a part of the story because you want to walk down that path that they're describing. It's like, ooh,
right.
Even as a man, if some of the things a woman would say, like, I fight back too. Like, God, this is crazy.
Now the topics, I kind of, and this will probably be a collaboration with Jeffrey Walker's Sincere Solutions and Men Evolving.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so it'll be heavy, but yet it's still shedding light on what men go through and how they deal with trauma. So from a health perspective to suffering trauma, and then someone is actually going to share being a victim of sexual abuse. And like I said, these are things that men don't talk about. And so it's kind of like for us to have those conversations because it's all about men. I'm breaking down. I need some support. I need a platform. I need someone to hear me, but I also want to be healed. And what does that look like?
We're gonna find out.
Exactly. So
and I was just thinking just a few seconds ago, can you imagine if you could work with like some of the celebrities? A lot of times a lot of people idolize, our celebrities, our rappers and whatnot, and behind closed doors, they're going through exactly what you're going through. And I bring that up because of, a lot of the cases that's popping up in the media right now, like P. Diddy and all that situation. I've heard other women and other, people state that they experienced something like that. And it's like, for real? Like, you really gotta, and then you want to ask more questions, but at the same time, that's a touchy subject.
It is very touchy, but it's really touchy when a man comes forth and says that he was a victim of sexual assault. That's when it flips the script and it puts things in a different perspective, because you don't hear about men that are being sexually assaulted, but it happens. It happens more than what we know. But then, like I said, there's some men that has realized that, like, they've tapped into the inner man, and like, you know what, I had these past traumas, so this explains why my relationships with women don't always work out, because I have these issues. And so it's to a point to where they're like, enough is enough. I need to say something. And I'm gonna partnership with a gentleman named Marty. He's a therapist. He has a nice following. Marty, Mental Health with Marty, I think that's his podcast. But he's gonna be my featured therapist. We're gonna do the voiceover, and he's excited about that. And he has a nice following too. And I kind of gave him the pitch. He was just all for it.
Wow! So you're gonna have your own radio station pretty soon.
Hey, anything could happen. I'll go for TV because I won't be like Brown or something.
I love it, man. I love it. Look, man, you've been answering so many great, man. I haven't been able to like dupe you yet. You sound like I could dupe everybody that comes on the show. Even the millionaires I be having on the show, people don't even know. They're like, dang, man, I could dupe you, but I can't get. But when is the next QPR training? That is it going to be virtual as well? Because it can touch a lot of people from all over.
Yeah. So the next one is going to be Monday, the 22nd at the cafe. Doors open at 5:30, and then from there it'll just be every fourth Monday. I wouldn't be opposed to doing something virtual also, even if I went like live. I received 2 grants last year. One was through the Community Foundation. And so with that grant, I was able to purchase equipment. So I have like a portable screen and projector that's going to be housed in a cafe. And then with another grant that I got through the DEI,
Wow.
I'm going to purchase a 55-inch TV and a stand. So when I say the cafe is going to be official training site, we got all kind of equipment.
Wow, you turned the cafe to the cyber for real.
I'm going hard in the paint, you know.
That's what's up. I like it, man. I love
I
that.
even beefed up. People can
We
get
winning.
certificates, and I even bought the little certificate holder, you know, so that when they finish training, you get a certificate. So I even bought. I said, let me step up. So I even bought like the little certificate holder, you know, so people can walk away feeling proud.
Did you ever imagine yourself from where you started to where you are now, to becoming this, you know, this public figure, and then being certified in so many things that you can now certify others? Yeah, how does that feel?
No, because I really just wanted to come to Muskegon and get a degree and leave. I had no intentions on staying. I had no intentions on being here this long, but I just said God definitely knew his plans for me, because I sure didn't see all of this. I really just wanted to come get my degree and do some student teaching and dip out. But I guess he's just like, no, I need you here. And so I have accepted a lot of responsibilities, and actually finding the joy to be, you know, chosen to do some work. Because for me, it's about serving. It's about serving and saving lives. So if he chose me, I'll be willing to do it. But no, I didn't. And I don't really consider myself a public figure. I just do like, okay, you know, I get recognized. That's fine.
I see you more. I see you more than I see the mayor sometimes on Facebook. I'm not lying. I'd be like, damn, dude, we got where's Gretchen at? I thought I forgot who she was. And like, but that's dope though, man, because that means you're making a huge impact. And I'm telling y'all, but man, make sure y'all tune in Monday. I'm gonna make sure I put all that information in the description below on the video. Thank y'all for joining us live. I know.
Thank you for having me.
Man, we've been talking, man. I've been enjoying this. We got to do this.
We got projects to do. Yay. Look, we got projects to do.
Look.